Hello BookTube, History Strikes Back. This month I've broken down my book haul book hauls by genre. Normally I do a monthly book haul at the end of the month, but this month I've been doing a piecemeal book haul by genre. I started with manga earlier in the month, and then last week I did a Victorian anthology of poetry. So this is going to be a book haul focused on history. Starting next month, I'm going to try to do a book haul as I get the books in. So when I get a package of books in, I'll do a haul that day or the next day and see how that works. So anyway, and I might have some cool titles. But anyway, so let's get going to the works of history I've gotten in the month of September. For the past few months, my book hauls have been mostly manga. This month, history makes a comeback. So let's get going. First, from Alibris, I picked up 2 books. I think these both came from Owls. Alibris is a used book seller that kind of brings together a number of independent used bookstores or smaller chains so that they can have a web presence. And Owls is one of the discount ones. So I picked up 2. I picked up The Last White Rose by Desmond Seward. This is a work of Tudor history and explores the shaky foundations that the Tudor dynasty was built on. I also picked up Prince Charles, The Passions and Paradoxes of an Improbable Life by Sally Bedell Smith. This is a biography of Charles, at the time Prince of Wales, now King Charles III. I read this book a few years ago for Nonfiction November, I think before I was making BookTube videos, and I really enjoyed this book. It is phenomenal. Moving on, I picked up 3 books from Book Depository. First up is City of Fortune, How Venice Won and Lost the Naval Empire by Roger Crowley. This is the history of Venice. Venice is a city that I'm attracted to, and I want to know more about that city's history as well as the Italian Renaissance in general. I also picked up Children of Night, The Strange and Epic Story of Modern Romania by Paul Kenyon. I picked up Kenyon's earlier Dictatorland a few years ago and really loved it. Well, I think it was last year, and loved it. And I've been looking forward to picking up this book for a while. And finally, from a Book Depository, I picked up Blood and Iron, The Rise and Fall of the German Empire, 1871 to 1918 by Katja Hoyer. And German history is one of my sweet spots. Okay. The next batch of books are all part of the Kendall History Prize. So first up is last year's winner, which I picked up from PALS when the paperback first came out, which was late last month. But anyway, so Blood on the River, A Chronicle of Mutiny and Freedom on the Wild Coast by Marjoleine. This is the winner of the 2021 Kendall History Prize, as well as the 2021 Frederick Douglass Book Prize. This is a history of a slave revolt on the Berbice River, which is a major river in current Guyana. And so far, I'm currently reading it, and I'm really enjoying it. I should finish it today. Moving on to the 2022 Kendall History Prize, Long listed was Kingdom of Characters, The Language and Revolution That Made Modern China, or Made China Modern, by Jing. This was long listed. Did not make the short list. It was also long listed for the Bailey Gifford Prize. The two books that I picked up that are on the short list, first up is In the Forest of No Joy, The Congo-Ocean Railroad and the Tragedy of French Colonialism by J.P. Daughton. And All That She Carried, The Journey of Ashley Sack, A Black Family Keepsake by Tiya Miles. This also won the National Book Award last year. Moving on to random history books I picked up from Amazon. First up is River of the Gods, Genius, Courage, and Betrayal in the Search for the Source of the Nile by Candace Millard. I'm quite looking forward to getting to this. The Last Queen, Elizabeth II's 70-year battle to save the House of Windsor by Clive Irving. This is a work on Queen Elizabeth II that I've wanted for quite a while. And Napoleon, A Life by Andrew Roberts. This is a massive biography of Napoleon Bonaparte. And to wrap things up with ancient history, which I'm very pleased to see is becoming, like, there are a lot of books on ancient history coming out in the next few months. So I picked up, first off in paperback, Lives of the Ancient Egyptians by Toby Wilkinson. Wilkinson is a wonderful Egyptologist. I have two of his books, well, now three. The Rise and Fall of Ancient Egypt and Gold Beneath the Sands, which is about Egyptology itself. That is phenomenal. And I also have his upcoming book on Tutankhamun on pre-order. And to wrap things up, I picked up just yesterday. Well, I ordered it anyway. But I saw this on, I've seen it before, but I saw it on Peg on the History Shelf. She hauled this this past week, and I'm like, I want it. I want it now. So I went ahead and ordered it, and that is Weavers, Scribes, and Kings, A New History of the Ancient Near East by Amanda H. Podany. Ancient history, particularly the history of the ancient Near East and Egypt, is definitely one of my favorite subjects, and I'm really looking forward to getting to this. And so, yeah, it will not be too long before I get to it. Anyway, so that was my history book haul for September. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with a tag video. It should be the end of the year book tag, which I think is starting to make its rounds. And then on Friday, since I did my book haul today, I might do, if I have time during the afternoon, a sort of a preview for some of my reading plans for the next few months. Like, say, October, Nonfiction November, that kind of thing, and any personal reading projects I might have. So anyway, BookTube, until tomorrow, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.